Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another weekend prep video. I thought I would take you along with me this weekend as I attempt to get some things done around the house. If you are new to my channel, because I know I have some new folks here, welcome. I hope that you stick around and subscribe. I am a full-time working mom. I have 2 kids and a husband, and in these types of videos, I just like to share with you what I get done on the weekend to prepare for the upcoming work week. So it is Saturday. It's actually about 3:30 in the afternoon. I just went and got my nails done. They were looking very, very awful. I normally try to go every 2 weeks, but I had stretched this out to 3 weeks and I had several that had broken off and they were looking really janky. So thankfully I was able to get in and get that done. But now I am going to run inside to one of the athletic stores that we have here. Connor needs a new pair of sandals for this summer for the pool, and I'm going to look for some shorts for him and maybe a ball cap for myself and maybe some stuff for Kira. We'll see what they have. I'm going to run to Walmart and grab a few things, and then I'm planning on making chicken tacos tonight. As far as the rest of the weekend, I do need to clean out my car and wash that. It is a little worse for the wear, and I'm getting to the point this summer where I think I'm going to be trading it in at some point, and so I kind of want to get it cleaned up on the inside so that I'll be ready for that. So I'm going to run into the store. I'm probably going to take you along with me into Walmart as well. Just an FYI, I accidentally left my camera at home, so I'm filming on my phone. So apologies for that if it seems kind of... All right, I'm here at Walmart. Do we need a 4th of July wreath? I don't know. I think it's cute. I kind of want it. I don't know, they have really cute party stuff here at Walmart. They always do. I don't know if we're having a party, but cute stuff. Look at this. It's a little light up rainbow. I need this. How cute is that? These are actually cute wreaths for summer. Look at that one. It says hello in the middle. That one says hi. You got lemons. Very cute. Have you guys seen these blenders? These portable blenders. I didn't realize they were so expensive. $40. They have these cute water bottles here. They actually have a straw in them. I can't find the price. But these would be good for kids for summer. So I feel like my kids always lose all their water bottles. I never want to buy them super expensive ones. They were out of this last time I was here, the CeraVe Retinol. If you've never tried this, I really recommend it. It's kind of expensive. I mean, it's $16, but it does last a while. I just use it at night. I do find that it helps even out my skin tone and it prevents wrinkles, and it also helps with acne too. Also, I have been using this spot treatment that's got salicylic acid in it rather than the peroxide one, and it's working super well. Okay, so the real reason kind of why I wanted to come was to look for these dishes, because I saw an Instagram ad the other night for them. They're these Time and Table brand by Walmart. I love this pattern. It's like black and white polka dot. So they have them separately, but you can also get them in a set. I'm thinking about getting a set just because I love them so much. I love the mugs too. They're really pretty. And then they have these little appetizer plates. Oh my gosh, how cute. How cute are they? Look at this. The unofficial TikTok cookbook. It's only at Walmart. That's kind of funny. I'm not going to get it, but it's kind of cool. All right, so we're back home now, and I will show you guys what I got at Walmart, but I'm going to start on the tacos first so those can get cooking because it's almost 6 o'clock. So I have my big skillet here. I'm just going to put some olive oil in there, and then I just thawed this chicken out. It's just probably 3 to 4 chicken breasts, and I cut them up into small pieces. So I'm going to put that into the pan and just basically make tacos like you would ground beef, except I'm using cut up chicken breasts because I thought that sounded good tonight. All right, so we're going to chicken breast in here for our tacos, and I did put some salt and pepper in there, and I seasoned it with a little bit of minced onion, dried minced onion, I should say. So I'm just going to cook this through, and I am using my splatter shield just because it cuts down on the cleanup. Okay, so we're also gonna make homemade refried beans because I had some pinto beans in the pantry. I always keep pinto beans around because you can use them for so many different things. So this is how I make my homemade refried beans. I have 2 cans here and I just drain them over a bowl and I save the liquid because we'll use that to kind of thin out the beans as we mash them. And then I also have some bacon grease. You don't have to use bacon grease. You can use oil or butter or whatever you want. You can even make them fat-free if you want. I don't think they taste as good that way, but you can. And I have some garlic, and then you can just season them with whatever you like. I have my bacon grease in here, just probably about 2 tablespoons. You can season them with salt and pepper, obviously. Cumin. Sometimes I put a little cayenne pepper in there. I think garlic tastes really good. So I'm just going to give these a mash and let them kind of cook in the bacon grease. And then I'll also add some of the bean liquid and just kind of keep stirring until it's the consistency that I want it. All right, I'm gonna put some taco seasoning in. If you're doing true, you know, I guess pantry cooking, I would say, just use your own spices from your cupboard. But I have a packet of this on hand. So I'm just gonna stir that. And then I'll just simmer this until some of the liquid evaporates. We'll give it a taste and see if it needs anything else. And then I've got my beans here, so I'm just gonna keep mashing these. I did add about half of the bean liquid. Sometimes I end up using all of it. Sometimes I just end up using part of it. Kind of depends on the day and how they turn out. All right, so chicken is done. I tasted it. Tastes just fine. I'm not going to add any additional seasoning. And the beans are done. So I just season these with salt, pepper, garlic, a little bit of coriander, and a little bit of cumin. And I used probably about half to 3/4 of the liquid. All right, so you guys may already know this, but I have a tip for you. So whenever I have flour tortillas, I always kind of just warm them up and toast them in a dry skillet. I always used to just do it in the microwave, but it's so much better if you do it this way. And it just takes a couple seconds per side and it makes them nice and like fluffy on the inside and toasty on the outside. All right, here's my plate. I got 2 chicken tacos with lettuce and hot sauce and cheese and sour cream and some beans. All right, so we're done eating supper. I'm gonna share really quick with you guys what I got at Walmart today. Oh yes, look, I still have not taken that stuff to Goodwill since last weekend. It's still sitting right there. Fantastic. Okay, I got some soda. We were all out of that. I got some zero sugar 7-Up and some cherry Coke Zero, which I'm glad that they had. They don't have that sometimes. I got a couple pepperoni snacks for the kids to keep in the fridge, pepperoni pizza wrap and cheese and crackers. I also saw this vanilla pound cake in the clearance section, and I have some strawberries over here. Let me show you. That I've tossed with a little bit of sweetener, and we're actually going to have that tonight with the pound cake for a little dessert. I just thought that was a really good buy, and I knew I had strawberries in the fridge, so we could have that. I got some bananas, some grape jelly. We were almost out of that. Some oranges. The kids can peel these themselves, and they're great to have around for snacks and breakfast and things. I did get some cut up pineapple. I think this has also a couple strawberries in it to have fruit on hand. I got some flour tortillas. We always like to keep those in the refrigerator. Some cheese stick. Another one of these P3 turkey and cheddar. Kira really likes those. The last grocery haul I posted, you guys let me know that my bologna was expired, and yes indeed it was. I actually ate 2 sandwiches before I realized. So it was actually only a couple weeks expired, and it wasn't open when I bought it, obviously. So I think it probably would have been fine, but I did end up throwing it out. So I got another package of that. And then I also got some of these little peanut butter cups. These are great to have on hand for if the kids want like apple and peanut butter for a snack or something like that. And then these dishes. Okay, I'm in love with these even more now that I've unwrapped them and got them home. So what I ended up getting was they had 1 box of this left. It's a 12-piece set, so it comes with 4 place settings. It came with 4 dinner plates, 4 salad plates, and 4 just like regular size cereal bowls. I freaking love this pattern. I love black and white and just like the gold around the edge. Like I really don't, quote, need more dishes right now, but like when I see something like this and it's such a great deal, I cannot pass it up. So anyway, I don't know. Even if they would have had another one of those on hand, I don't think I would have gotten it just because I have so many dishes anyway. But like I said, it's really neat and I love it. but I ended up getting this larger bowl also. Probably would have gotten 2 of these if they would have had them, but they only had 1. And then I also just got 4 of the appetizer plates. So those are a really fun size. And then I love this rainbow that I saw in the decor section. Isn't this so cute? You guys know I love rainbows. So anyway, I just thought that would be fun to put around the house somewhere and it lights up. Also, I saw that they had the Torani sugar-free syrups and they had a s'mores one, which I thought looked really good. I don't believe I've ever had this one before. I may have had it at a local coffee shop, but I enjoy putting these in my coffee at home, especially when I can find the sugar-free ones. They had different patterns of these mugs also that went with the dishes. I really don't need a ton of mugs, so I just got a couple of them. I got this one with lines on it. I thought that was cute, and one with the dots on it. Okay, so I saw this in the kitchen section. It is a can colander. So basically you can put it over a can like it shows right there and drain the liquid out. I have one of these. It doesn't look exactly like this. It's specifically for tuna, like draining cans of tuna. But I just thought this would be really convenient to have on hand for like draining cans of corn and beans and veggies and stuff like that. So I want to say it was like only around $1. I can't remember exactly, but definitely a good deal for that. I got some sunscreen. I think we're gonna be going to the pool at some point this week, so wanted to have that on hand. We were all out of laundry detergent, so I got 2 jugs of the Persil detergent. It's one of my favorites, and then 1 of the Tide Downy Unstoppable scent beads. I got some razors for myself. I went with the Chic Hydro Silk. I got another replacement of my CeraVe resurfacing retinol foil. I was almost out of that. I actually got one of these in a FabFitFun box, and Connor really liked it, so he stole the one that I had, so I'm going to take that one back and give him this one. It's really nice to kind of massage your scalp with when you shampoo your hair. Kira needed a travel bottle of conditioner to keep in her swim bag. She got her hair done last week, and the hairstylist recommended that she put conditioner on her ends before she gets into the pool, like under her swim cap, so she's going to start doing that. Okay, these are new. I saw these in the section by the foil and stuff. They're disposable cutting boards. So like, I guess the idea is that you can cut raw meat on these and then not have cross-contamination. So I don't know. I mean, obviously something like this is, you know, kind of, I mean, it's kind of wasteful, right? Because obviously you can wash a cutting board, but it's something new, and I thought that it was a neat concept, so I decided to try them out. I want to say that they were $4.99, but there was a coupon on there for $1 off, so I got them for $3.99, so I'll have to let you guys know how I like those. I did get some of like the 4th of July plates and napkins. They had these like little baskets that I thought were cute, so I got those. These are always fun to have like hot dogs in and stuff. Then I got a couple packages of napkins and some plates, some larger dinner plates and some smaller holographic plates. And then I did end up getting this to put on the front door because I thought it was really pretty and would go really well with the red door. And then we were running low on paper towels, so I got those as well. Hey guys, good Sunday morning. So it is about 8 o'clock and we are up and getting ready to go out to breakfast with some friends. But first I'm going to take my greens and my vitamins because I told you guys I've been trying to do that, be better about doing that lately. Rather than getting up in the morning and drinking a Diet Mountain Dew, I have been getting up in the morning and drinking my greens and taking my vitamins. You guys know I love Cara Vitamins. They're sponsoring this week's weekend prep video, so thank you to them. I gotta shake this up. Shake it up. Yeah, so one of my goals, which you guys have heard me talk about before, is that I need to make sure that I'm taking my vitamins every morning, taking my fiber / greens every morning, and Care of is a super easy way for me to do that because their vitamin packs come pre-portioned. I don't have to open a million different bottles. I can just tear the pack open and take my vitamins each day. I'm gonna drink part of this and then I'll take my vitamins. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Take the vitamins, drink the greens all together. So if you guys haven't used Care of before, it's super easy. They actually have an online quiz and they ask you questions about your diet, lifestyle, and also your health concerns so that they can help you address your specific wellness goals, and then you get a personally tailored approach to your unique needs. And you can also retake the quiz at any time as your goals and your needs change. You can also adjust your vitamin pack at any time, and what you get is totally up to you, which I really love. One of the things that I have found when I'm trying to create new habits is any barrier that I can remove from making that a habit, i.e. the easier that I can make it for myself, the more likely that it is I will stick with it. And I can honestly say that I truly love these vitamin packs from Care of, and I would totally recommend them. One thing I want to say too is that when you're also building new habits, consistency is really key. And so when you get your box of Care of vitamins, it makes it super easy to get into that new consistent routine. If you guys want to try out Care of, they are offering an awesome deal. You can go to the link in the description box below. It's takecareof.com and use code JenChapin50 to get 50% off your first month. And they also always include like a little message on the package. Today, mine just says, we're here for you. If you have feedback or want to talk with our care team, get in touch, text us at blah, blah, blah. So I think that's super cool. But yeah, if you guys want to get 50% off, definitely check out that link and use my code. I have to take these in like sections. Is that what it's called? Sections? I have to take them in. What am I trying to say? I can't just take all of them at once because I'm a terrible pill swallower. But the good thing is that if I take it in like 4 different swallows, then I can get all my greens in. Some of you guys have asked me before what I get in my vitamin pack. They will give you like a brochure that has all of your vitamins in it. And what I like also is that they show you the pictures of them. So if for some reason you need to stop taking one for whatever reason, you kind of have a reference as to which one to remove. For me, I do take iron every so often, but I like having the identification of which one it is. That way, if I need it at that time, I can take it. If not, I can remove it. But I take rhodiola, a probiotic blend, which is super important for me for GI function. I also take vitamin D for bone health, and then magnesium, which can also help with sleep. So obviously, when you take the quiz, you'll get your own, personalized regimen. But yeah, check it out if you want to get 50% off. Love it. All right, so this morning we are going to go out and have breakfast. That shouldn't really take very long. And then I'm still trying to kind of figure out what I want to get done around the house today. I know that I am going to take my grandparents over some food this morning. I made a bunch of slow cooker meals this week. 2 of them we ended up eating, and then 2 of them I ended up giving away, or I will end up giving away. So I made a meatloaf, and I know my grandparents like that. So I'm going to take that over to them. I'm like dreading this, but I kind of want to clean my car out today, even though I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it. Do you guys ever get like that with like some chores? You're just like, oh. And then I know I need to get laundry done, some different other things too, maybe some meal prep. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just spend the day together and see what all we can get done. So in a previous video, I had made some slow cooker meatloaf, and I wanted to take that over to my grandparents, but I also wanted to give them a side to go with it. So I'm going to be making some cheesy potatoes, and this is from my cookbook, but I've been making this recipe for a super long time, so I can type it out in the description box below. But basically you mix together some melted butter, some milk, sour cream, cream of chicken soup, and then I add salt and pepper and whisk that together. And then I shredded up 2 cups of cheddar cheese, which is basically 1 8-ounce block, and I put about 3/4 of that into the sauce and mix it up, as well as 1 bag of frozen hash browns that I had thawed overnight. I prefer to use them thawed. And then I just added this to a aluminum pan. Whenever I give food away, I always like to give it in aluminum pans. That way the person doesn't have to worry about giving me back my containers. You can grease this if you want, but I find that it doesn't normally need it most of the time because there is some fat in the recipe already, so it doesn't necessarily stick to the pan. I'm gonna sprinkle some shredded cheese over the top, the remainder of that. If I had crushed up potato chips, I would add those as well, but I didn't today. All right, so we're gonna head over to my grandma's and drop this food off. So I have a meatloaf here that just needs to be warmed through, and then I put the instructions on the cheesy potatoes, and then I also have some stuff. We're gonna take this to Goodwill. All right, so I just dropped the food off at my grandparents' house, and of course my grandma always gives me some type of like treasures when I'm over there. Pictures or something. She gave me a senior picture from both her and my grandpa. So I think what I'm gonna do now is go through the car wash, and then I'm gonna run to Hy-Vee and grab a few things. I actually wanted to get cold brew coffee yesterday when I was at Walmart, and they didn't have it. And then Kira has been liking the cold brew that's like lightly sweetened, like vanilla, and they didn't have that there either, but I know they have it at Hy-Vee. So I'll probably run and get some of that, and then I will take my stuff to Goodwill, and then I will go back home and finish cleaning out my car. I think I'm gonna make pot roast for dinner tonight, so I need to get back home and get that in the crock pot as well. I washed my car and then I stopped and vacuumed it out a little bit too, because I don't know about you guys, but these vacuums at the car wash are like major suction. Like, there's cold foam on my camera. These vacuums at the car wash are very powerful. Also, don't you love it when your kids like trash your car and then they're like, Mom, you should clean your car? It's like, no, you should clean my car because you're the one that smashed the goldfish in the seat and I had to vacuum it out. My kids aren't that bad at that stuff anymore because they're like older now, but they're toddlers. Man, they be smashing goldfish and spilling apple juice and all that stuff. All right, we're going to Hy-Vee. All right, so I'm home. I'm up here in the laundry room getting some laundry done. Look at this shirt I found Connor yesterday. This Nike shirt. Isn't that cool? I almost said cute. I call everything cute. I'm gonna get started on some laundry. I have to tell you, ever since Kira has been doing her own laundry and Adam has always done his own, it really cuts down on the amount that I have to do, and I love it so much. I do need to fold some laundry at some point today though. So let me just show you kind of what happens to me and maybe some of you can relate. So I'm down here in the kitchen. I'm like, okay, I gotta put away all the stuff. I got a Hy-Vee, so I've got some of my stuff here and I'm like, okay, I've got to put that away. So then in the middle of me putting that away, I'm like, oh, I need to empty the dishwasher. So then I start emptying the dishwasher. Here, clean dishes. Here, clean dishes. And then I'm like, oh, I need to go upstairs and start some laundry. And so then I have like 15 half done things around my house. I surely cannot be the only one that does that all the time. Like, Adam makes fun of me all the time. He'll be like, what are you doing? Why is this like half done? And I'm like, I don't know, because I thought about something else I needed to do and then I just moved on to that thing. So that's what I do. But okay, what I want to do now is I want to load the dishwasher. I want to put my groceries away, and then I have produce that I want to prep for this week. I almost said this weekend. This week. So I got this veggie tray on Amazon for like 10 bucks. I can link it down below. I was looking for something that had like a dip container in the middle that I could just keep in my fridge, and then that way, like when the kids have lunch or something, I can just set this out and they can like snack on their veggies or whatever. So I found this, and I kind of wanted something too that was not like super huge, that would fit well in my fridge. So that's what I found. And then I found these little containers at Hy-Vee since I've been like cooking more food to give away. So these like little containers, and then these like 8x8 pans. I thought those would be good for when I cook food too. Giveaway. Also, before I forget, I got my Variety Fun box for this month. It actually just came yesterday, so I'll leave a link to their site down below. I really like it because it gives you, like, well, as the name would imply, a variety of snacks, which is very good during the summer because, as you know, kids like to be able to help themselves snacks, and when I'm working from home, I don't have time to be getting them snacks all the time. So I like these because they have a good variety of like healthier snacks and some, you know, funner items, I guess you would say. They did include some of these new, they're called fettuccine gummy. They're not like fettuccine, they're like sweet and sour little fruit strips. They're very good. We tried some of them last night. There's some Pringles down in here, and they also have like some Nutri-Grain bars and granola bars and stuff like that. So I think I still have a coupon code with them. They don't sponsor me or anything, but I'll link it down below. I would recommend it. I think that it's a good way to, like, even if you like snacks, like, it's a good portion control, especially if you want to try something, you know, it's like, oh, here's some Cheez-Its, but it's only a 100-calorie pack. So anyway, just thought I would share that with you too. So I wanted to make this pot roast tonight for dinner that I got from Trader Joe's a while back, and my intention was actually to take it out frozen this morning and put it in the crock pot and cook it all day. But since I totally forgot to do that, and it's now like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm gonna have to defrost it in the microwave a little bit, and then I may cook it in the Instant Pot. We'll see. So many of you guys always want to know about defrosting things. I defrost things in the microwave all the time. I've never had an issue with it. So like for this particular like chunk, I guess, of meat, I would say this is probably around 2 pounds. So I'm just gonna use the weight defrost function and do 2 pounds and start. It sets it for about 18 minutes, and then I usually just flip it over a couple times through. And I do this with chicken breasts, I do this with ground beef, I do it with a lot of things when I forget to thaw meat out, and it works just fine. All right, so I got the dishes done. We're gonna go out here and wash my disgusting car mats off. So funny story, I have these like mat liner things in my vehicle, which is actually really nice because, you know, when it snows and there's ice and stuff, then the floor of your car is protected from all of that. But the other day, well, it was actually a couple weeks ago, I was taking Murphy to get groomed, and I had went and got a coffee while he was there, and when I went and got him, he leapt back into the vehicle, knocked over my cold brew, and spilled it all over my driver's side floor. So this is all just like coffee grossness. So I took these out of the vehicle. What I'm going to do is basically go kind of like lay them out in the yard in the sun and just soak them with dish soap and water, and then they should be able to come clean pretty easily. Alright, so while the mats are soaking, I'm gonna vacuum out the rest of the car. Hopefully my little cordless vac is gonna work well for this. Alright, so my floor mats are out there drying in the sun, and since I'm going to use my Instant Pot to make the pot roast tonight, I thought I would use it first to make some hard-boiled eggs, because these are always good to have on hand throughout the week, and Connor was asking me for some the other day, and I told him I would make him some. So I just have a cup of water in the bottom of my Instant Pot. I have the trivet in there. I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's do 8 eggs, and I do the 5-5-5 method. So 5 minutes on manual pressure, and then 5-minute natural pressure release, and then soak them for 5 minutes in ice water. Actually, it ends up being more than 5 minutes, like 20 minutes. All right, I need to come out here and water my plants, especially my hibiscus. It's looking a little yellow in the leaves. It didn't rain like hardly at all this week, so that's always kind of disappointing. So the other thing I need to look up is if these hibiscus are perennials. I don't think they are. I feel like they're not. Some of you guys will probably know. You'll tell me in the comments. But I had some flowers out here last year, and I didn't bring them inside over the winter, so they just ended up dying, obviously. But if I could just... Oh my god, this deck is like not very large. I wish we would have gotten a larger one, but we didn't have enough money when we built this house. I'm gonna water this some more because I just transplanted my rosemary in here. Okay. So I've got some peppers here, and I'm going to wash these up. I'm gonna go ahead and start making my veggie tray. All right, so my eggs are done. I have a big bowl of ice right here, so I'm just gonna carefully kind of lay these in there, and then I'll put cold water over the top and let them sit. Like I said, it's 5-5-5 method, but I like to let them sit longer than 5 minutes in the ice water, because I find that the longer I can let them sit in there, the easier they are to peel. Okay, so I am sauteing my pot roast in here. I'm gonna deglaze with just a little bit of red wine. All right, so I'm also gonna add about 1 cup of beef broth. All right, I'm not quite sure what to use, so I think I'm just gonna use the meat. No, why would that be 5? Cancel. Why is it 5 minutes? I don't want 5 minutes. All right, I had to look up online. So it suggests 35 minutes at high pressure. I was assuming that the meat/stew button would be this, but apparently not, so that's what we're gonna use. All right, so I got this veggie dip at the store earlier this week, and I'm gonna put it into this container so that I can kind of store everything together. This is just like the Marzetti dill dip. It's really good. All right, so I'm making potatoes to go with the roast. So I think what I'm going to do is I washed some potatoes. I'm going to make some baked potatoes, and then I'm also going to roast some yellow potatoes I have, just because they are getting a little bit sketch and I don't want them to go to waste. So my plan is to roast them, and then I can use them for like breakfast tomorrow or something like that. I don't really have a plan. I'm gonna drizzle these russets with a little olive oil, and then I'll just sprinkle them with salt and bake them at like 425 for an hour. All right, my hard-boiled eggs are done. So I peeled them and rinsed them off. I'm just gonna store them in one of these plastic containers, and we'll have them for the week. All right, so here's our veggie tray for the week. I'm very excited about this. So it has a lid too, which I'm very happy about. Ta-da! All right, got my grapes all washed up. Oh, I got some. And then wash some blueberries too. All right, so roast is done. I did kind of thicken some of the sauce into a gravy, and then I made baked potatoes. So I put some broccoli and cheese on top of mine because I had some broccoli left over in the refrigerator. And then I roasted these potatoes, so probably have those for breakfast this week. And then I also made some carrots that I glazed with some honey and butter. All right, so I'm gonna clean the sink out. I just got done washing all the dishes, loading the dishwasher. By the way, that pot roast in the Instant Pot was terrible. I don't recommend cooking it like that. I'm kind of mad at myself because I wish I would have cooked it in the crock pot now, but whatever. All right, so I got these cherries at the grocery store earlier, so I'm gonna give these a wash. Guys, good morning. It's actually Monday morning. So last night when I left you, I was washing produce in the kitchen. The only thing I did after that was fold some laundry, and I also put the mat back in my car. So that's nice and clean. I'm very excited I was able to get that done this weekend. So that is all I have for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it coming along with me this weekend. I feel like I was sort of discombobulated, like I didn't have a lot of concrete things that I wanted to finish, but I was happy with what I was able to get done. My refrigerator's organized, all my produce is clean, my car is mostly clean. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to check out Care of. I'll have a link with a 50% off code in the description box below. You can get 50% off your first month. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.